Made possible through support from the Arc of Aurora, PASCO, Personal Assistance Services of Colorado, and Developmental Pathways. THINK+change talks. Nearly 40 million caregivers in the U.S. provide care to adults with a disability or illness. Caregiving Across the Continuum, a series of different perspectives. A long-distance caregiver's perspective.
He's got the Super Bowl ball signed by John Elway, and then Brett Favre is signed as well, and the photo of him was on the other side. Oh. And of course, we're Green Bay Packer fans too. So Michael was born this way, so we really know no different with him, and kind of went through different phases with his development. So for example, when he was born as an infant, he was never supposed to leave the hospital. He was 50% chance age to make it to age 5. So our beginning of this whole journey was really focusing on life expectancy and keeping him healthy and just making it through the day. But then as time went by and he became, let's say, school age, then everything shifted a bit. So now we took on a different role as advocates and really made sure that he was in the right school system, that he was involved in programs like ARC and developmental pathways, and made sure that he was included in different activities in school and programs. Michael participated in choir. He is nonverbal, doesn't talk, but he was part of the choir, and he went to senior prom and received a letter jacket for track and field. So it was really an enriched life. And sometimes it was hard. Sometimes it was hard to get out and push it, but definitely all worthwhile. So fast forward to adulthood. Now Michael turned 21. He's about a year ago. And so things changed for him. He's no longer in the school system. So we were able to find a day program to keep him busy and occupied. But the evolution of the whole family changed at that point. So his father and I went our separate ways, but Michael always remained our priority. So we were able to kind of sell the big family home and purchase a small townhome that really is Michael's house. And so he is here with 24/7 care. Sometimes it's family members, but often we've got resources in place through nursing agencies and PASCO to make sure that his needs are met and he's always cared for. So we're kind of in that transition now. By doing so, it allowed both his father and I to kind of have our own personal lives as well, and his sibling, his sister. So part of that transition included me actually remarrying and moving to my husband's home in Hawaii. And that's been a big change for us, and ups and downs with that, but right now that's kind of our story and where we are. Typical day for Michael is really very busy. He's out in the community, he goes to his day program, he has multiple caregivers, so he's got that ability to interact and develop relationships with many individuals and peers alike. So he still keeps busy. As I mentioned, his father and sister are also caregivers, so they are in and out of his home here, making sure that his needs are met. And me being away for most of the time, my typical day is ensuring that the things I can do remotely are done. Ordering supplies, setting up doctor appointments, making sure that the running the business part of a child like this is really established so that others can provide the care. Of course, I travel here as often as I can. Every 6 to 8 weeks I come and spend time and make sure that his needs are being met. Yeah, it was a challenge to kind of establish where we are today. It took several years of planning and making sure we had the right individuals to provide the care. So actually the nurse that's with him at night now has been with him since he was 1. So over 20 years she has provided night care. So it's very much like a family, and I think my role as the parent is to ensure that those caregivers know how much we appreciate them. And this is not just a job, this is my child's life. So recognizing them, trying to make it as comfortable as I can for them in the household, and really valuing their input and how healthy Michael is because of them. It's very obvious to me. We'll go to the doctor and they are so shocked that, he's in such great health for all his challenges. And I said, it's not me, it's all his caregivers. I mean, really, it does take a village, and we've been very fortunate to have such excellent care. Very lucky. Yes, Michael has his quality of life. He's out in the community, he's got his relationships. But I think it's as important that we as caregivers also have our quality of life and have our own, outside the home experiences, whether that's, actually living away or just, being out, having a job, socializing, whatever that takes. I think that's an important message that, took me a while to really understand and feel confident about. We don't know what we don't know. We're all still learning, and every day can be different, and you've got to try things, and if it doesn't work, it's not a failure. It's just, we need to try a different approach. Don't look back, don't beat yourself up, just, move forward and continue to try to improve and make progress. Really, Michael's been a gift. He's a gift to us, he's a gift to everyone he sees. Yes, you are. He brings out the best in people.
If you are a caregiver, contact the Family Caregiver Alliance at 800-445-8106 or www.caregiver.org for resources and support. THINK+change. Talks, trainings, and tools to help in your work for or with people with intellectual and other developmental disabilities. Learn more at www.thinkchange.training.